There is no just way I can fulfill without unveiling and unraveling the mysterious story of this redemption. If God could call it his best, the extreme of his power, his ultimate power was manifested on the cross. How many of you can watch your love's child being beaten before you with one hammer and this one, boom, boom, and say, mommy, daddy, and you are watching? How many of you can even plan that action against your loved child? We think about the power of God in creating the world. That's no power. We think about the power of God in creating mankind and creating man. That's no power as compared to the power of the cross. What he gave up, creating man is nothing, creating the seas is nothing, than destroying his own life as God to achieve something. And you tell me this shouldn't be known by a mortal man? What God considered as the best he had ever done should be ignored by us? Can we make it without the full knowledge of it, without a longing and a yearning to understand what manner of God is this, and who is this God that will do what he did, and why did he do it, for which purpose, what did he aim that we should achieve by doing this, and can he stop our progress in achieving these things which he did, this ultimate thing that he did so we could achieve? When you fully ask such questions, you will rise up as a madman and believe whatever God says. The cross is where God overdid. It's because that revelation has not gotten into you. That's why life is no matter to you. You take everything that comes. You just play a little religion around. Look, if your eyes are open, if your eyes are open and this knowledge soaks into you, you will cease to be a human being. You will be abnormal. And you will not rest on the earth until the benefit of this death comes to this world through you, get to your family, to every wall of yours. Do you know that's what we can call Jehovah overdo? When he created this world, he didn't exercise such a power. It takes power to give Jesus, his precious son, to die. You think power is only when you can bend an iron? It took power. Okay, because some of you are saying he created the world with power, but he didn't give Jesus with power, and Jesus didn't give his life with power. There is a scripture, I don't know. Let me see. Can I show you something? I want you to jump to verse 14 and confirm what I just told you. Okay, glory to God. Let me read from 13 and 14. For if the blood of bulls and of goats and the ashes of an heifer sprinkled the unclean sanctify it to the purifying of the flesh, how much more shall the blood of Christ? I want to show you how he offered himself, who through the eternal spirit, the spirit that created the world. Now the Bible says, who through the eternal spirit offered himself to God. He gave himself to die through power. The spirit is synonymous with power. The Bible talking about the creation of the world, it talks about the spirit of the Lord. The Bible says this, by his spirit he garnished the heavens, and the spirit of the Lord was hovering upon the face of the water, and God said, let there be. That power of the spirit made the light to be. When Jesus was given himself, which is an extension of the Father's gift, because the Bible says, for God so loved the world that he gave up himself, that is, he delivered himself to death, to die for the world. So when Jesus was given his life, it was the Father giving Jesus up. And the Bible said he used the power of the eternal spirit, because ordinarily you will not do that. You will feel so merciful and you will reverse the order. If you know your son never committed a crime and he's the only one you have and loved, can I try? Who has a child? Can you allow me to give to pierce this thing on the skull of your child. How can you bear that? You need to be out of yourself to do that. You need a higher degree of power to give that up. So don't underestimate what God did. Listen, when you don't value it, you will not know that healing is unstoppable. You will think that you can pray and God will not hear for some reason. When you know what he did, you will know that if you say, I want to be healed, he heals you 1,000,000 times before you say it.